The e-commerce world has been buzzing since Amazon's February 11th announcement that they're testing off-site product links in their mobile search results. What they look like is you'll search for something like Allbirds shoes, and Amazon will show you products within their product assortment as well as linking out to the Allbirds website for people who are looking for that particular type of item. They've never done that before, and so my LinkedIn feed has been filled with speculation about Amazon's motivations for this unexpected and kind of unusual move. After all, Amazon has perfected the art over the last decade or so of keeping shoppers within their ecosystem. Good morning and welcome to the Retail Media Breakfast Club. I'm your host, Kiri, and every weekday at 6 a.m. Eastern, I bring you candid and real discussions in the world of retail media and marketplaces in just 10 minutes. So bring your own cup of coffee and we'll get smarter about retail media together. But to me, the reason is pretty clear. This is fundamentally about expanding Amazon's advertising inventory. And I want to give a shout out to another really great podcast, the Watson Weekly with Rick Watson, a veteran e-commerce analyst, and he captured it perfectly. He said, Amazon's ad engine is getting hungry. And Rick points out that this move comes amid significant disruption in the search and AI landscape, with Amazon needing more user intent data at a time when much of that valuable information is now flowing not just to Google, but to ChatGPT, to Perplexity, to generative AI engines. So that's Rick's perspective, which I'm completely on board with, but there is no shortage of alternative theories floating around about why Amazon is doing this. Some suggest that this is about improving customer experience by expanding product selection and making products that aren't available in Amazon's catalog available. So make it a one-stop shop. Give people what they are looking for right within the search results. Others see it as a data collection play to identify assortment gaps and inform private label product development. I'm less of a fan of this idea because Amazon's really moved away from developing their own private label products because of, a lot of scrutiny in the past. Well, that's my assumption, but they have pulled back from their private label business. There's even speculation that this could be Amazon's first step toward building a full-fledged comparison shopping engine that would compete with Google Shopping. And I think that all of these factors could likely play a role, but the big picture here is Amazon's advertising business, which is a multi-billion-dollar business, very high margin. Most estimates put retail media margins at 70-80+% profit margin. And so Amazon is going to want to make the most of that. But their business faces a fundamental constraint, which is the limited real estate that's available for on-site ads. So sponsored product ads, even banner ads, there's only so much inventory that Amazon can allocate to that before, while still maintaining some semblance of a great customer experience. So that's like almost a physical constraint that they have based on the amount of traffic that they have, based on the properties that they have. So obviously Amazon.com and the international sites and the apps, that's where the bulk of Amazon's traffic is going. But then they have owned and operated sites like IMDb. Those are much smaller. And yes, they've made impressive strides with CTV advertising through Prime Video, through Freevee, through Thursday Night Football. But these channels primarily serve large brands, large advertisers with sophisticated programmatic buying capabilities. The challenge lies in bringing along the middle market and mid-funnel advertising activations. Amazon needs to find new ways to monetize their massive user base and their shopping intent data. And so these off-site product links could be the perfect solution because it offers a new advertising format that bridges the gap between traditional sponsored product ads and the broader brand awareness campaigns that more advertisers are gearing up for. So if you think about it, by including external product listings in search results, Amazon creates an entirely new advertising capability that doesn't compete with their existing inventory. Brands get access to Amazon's high intent traffic while maintaining their direct relationships with customers. So you think about an Allbirds, for example, they don't sell on Amazon, they won't sell on Amazon, they want to maintain their D2C relationship. This offers a new way to approach those customers and bid on those search terms. Amazon gets to also monetize searches when they don't have that product in their catalog. The timing here is particularly interesting given recent shifts in the digital advertising landscape. And this is something that Rick points out in his podcast. Google is facing a lot of disruption from AI and ongoing privacy changes that affect traditional ad targeting methods. But Amazon is pretty well positioned to expand its advertising footprint from beyond its own walls. And that's because of the rich first-party data that Amazon has about what people are shopping for, what they're interested in, demographics, and their actual purchases. For now, this experience remains a limited test in the US in the mobile app specifically, but if it's successful, it could represent a significant expansion of Amazon's advertising capabilities. And as Rick Watson suggested in his show, we might be seeing the early stages of Amazon's push to challenge Google's dominance in product discovery and comparison shopping. My prediction is if the beta test shows promising engagement rates, we will see this feature rapidly expand, likely with a sponsored version rolling out alongside the organic listings. For brands and advertisers, this could open up exciting new opportunities to tap into Amazon's valuable customer intent data while maintaining direct customer relationships. Well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Retail Media Breakfast Club. We meet here every day at 6 a.m. Eastern. So be sure to subscribe and get your daily dose of insights, trends, and hot takes in the world of retail media and marketplaces.